I'd like to show you how to set up your criminal DNA study. First, you're going to pick up a packet, and it's a stapled packet, and there will be 5 pages, so make certain that you have all 5 pages in your packet. And then you're going to create 7 strips of DNA. So the first thing that you need to do is unstaple your packet, and then you'll notice on pages 2, 3, 4, and 5 that there is a dashed line on these pages. Not page 1, but on pages 2, 3, 4, and 5. And so you'll have to cut this tiny little strip off of your pages. When you've done that, then you'll have the following papers. Your page 1 will look just the same as before, a full 8.5 by 11. But your page 2, 3, 4, and 5 will all be just a smidge shorter on the sides. So the next piece that we're going to do is we're going to lay them out so that all of the markings, all of the markings line up. So stars go with stars, so you'll notice that this is page 1 and page 2. This is just in order. We're going to try and keep this as orderly as fashion. You're going to line it up, page 1 and page 2, so that the stars are right next to each other and your strings of DNA are nicely aligned. Just trying to slide it next to each other as carefully as possible. And then once you've got this lined up beautifully, like so, maybe like that, then you're going to tape it. And it's going to be pretty important that when you tape it, you actually give it a real good long strip of tape, because we're going to be cutting this. So let me show you when that's finished. Here are the first 2 pages taped together appropriately. So you'll see there's a whole bunch of tape on this, maybe even a little bit of tape on the back to hold it together. And so you can see page 1 has been tightly affixed to page 2. And so you're going to do this with all 5 of these pages until you get one really big, long, 5-page strip. So you'll see the names at the beginning and the names at the end of the strip. It's really important you keep these pieces tightly taped to each other. And then you are going to cut them apart. Cutting this apart is a one-person job, so you don't have to delegate that, but you will eventually come up with these 7 strips of DNA. Notice that when this page was taped, it wasn't taped very solidly. It'll stay together, but we probably should put a little extra bit of tape on that so that there's no strips that are coming apart. As soon as you have got this set up, then you're ready for the actual task.